Hi everyone, my name is Dana. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to improve your dog's hindquarter awareness. So this is something, especially if you have larger dogs and dogs that are prone to hip dysplasia or active dogs, I would definitely see if you can help your dog improve their coordination and their hindquarter awareness, because most dogs don't even know that their butts exist and can do their own thing. And them knowing that they have control of this and can do stuff with their butt first will really help improve their coordination, which will prevent injury, which is very good, and will help with their hips. It will help with so much stuff. So I'm going to be showing you some things that you can do and improve on, and just things that will help your dog understand that it has two individual separate sets of legs. So right off the bat, I feel like the best way to teach your dog any hindquarter awareness is start with them in front of you, and you just back up into them. Good, back up. And that's what you say. You teach them to back up. Back up, back up, back up. If they go crooked, good. Back up, back up, back up. You know, just give them a little support. You know, you're never kicking your dog, but in this example, this is pressure to move them. And some dogs don't respond to pressure as well as a border collie do. But then, even if you just touch them a little bit, that'll help them go, oh, I'm going crooked. Because that's another thing, especially for dogs where this is newer, they want to just go, okay, we're walking, and avoid the backup. So, you know, and start with maybe 2 or 3 steps before it's more. So back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Good! And then alongside that, you can teach your dog to stand. So lay. Yep, lay. Stand. Yes. You can use the same hand signal for back up and stand. It's just back up is more, and then stand can be 1. Good. Sit. Stand. Yes. And teaching stand will really help with the realizing that, you know, they have a butt, they can do things with their back legs. But also, a dog knowing stand is good for health exams at the vet. It's good for if something gets tangled along its back legs. If it's standing, it's a lot easier to untangle them. And also it teaches them that they can just stand there and not move. So you can teach them to stand, stay, and stand, wait, which is always helpful as well. So over here, we have this little obstacle course, and you can use a ladder at home. And basically you want your dog to be able to walk through here. And this one is set so that its rungs are lower, but then once it understands the game, you can flip it so that they're higher, and they're like capelletti poles that horses use. And this is really good so that your dog knows and understands they can lift their legs and not drag their feet. So Ammo, go up. Good. Good. And you don't have to have these 2 tables here either. It's just good for your dog to have kind of a spot to know they're going to. Good. One more. Come on. Good girl. Sit. Wait. So when your dog, like I said, understands when they're lower, then you can try flipping it where they're higher and see if your dog can handle that. And this is something that we actually haven't done yet, so we'll see if she does. Emma, come on. Come on. Careful. And see, there she's cheating, so I want her to understand. No, come on. Ammo. Slow. Good. Go up. Slow. Yes, good girl. So just make sure, you know, to have them work through it. I want to do one more. I want 3 successful ones. Slow. Yes. Good job, Ammo. Yay, Ammo. So that's another thing to definitely work on as well, is have them understand that they have to lift their feet, because a lot of times dogs will drag their back feet, and you know, normally that's fine, but that sometimes isn't good for the tops of their toes. That can be really bad for that. And also, what if they drag their feet into something that's like dangerous? So this is good to teach them to lift their legs and do that little prance. And then lastly, teaching them to back up onto a higher object. Gunner actually knows how to back up the stairs. She does not yet, we haven't tried that. But we'll see today if I can get her to back up onto this. So Emma front, Emma back up, nope, back up. See, and she knows there's something behind her and she doesn't understand that. She can lift her legs back up, nope, Emma, no, So you might have to provide a little bit of guidance. Back up, back up, okay, back up, no, back up. Good girl! So even though I really had to help her out, that's sometimes what you gotta do, have a friend. No, 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 and I'm providing just a little bit of pressure on her collar. Nope. But see, that's where I'm showing you a dog would rather just spin around and walk up it. So Ammo, back up. And just keep on putting your dog in the same position. Back up. Back up. No. Back up. Yes. Yes, good girl. And I only want her back legs for now before I start asking for her front legs. Come on. I'm just going to put her back in the spot. You can tell she's a little uncertain and uncomfortable with the situation, but this helps build a more stable dog. Is if you're with them and helping them work through a situation that they're uncomfortable in, that's the best way to build trust with your dog too. Showing them that they can do stuff and just being there to support them. Obviously in this case, you cannot be heavy-handed with your dog and know your dog's limits because you don't want them to shut down, but she's still working through it. She's working through the discomfort, and that's something that's so good for dogs. Back up. Back up. Back up. No. Back up. Good there, good job. Yes, good girl! Yay, Emma! Yay! Wait. Wait. Good. No. No. Yes, good girl! Yes, good girl! Yes, good girl! No. No. Yes, good girl! No. Yes, good girl! Put in. Back up. Yes, great girl! Good job, Emma! Yay, Emma! So see, she still needed some of my support, but compared to the beginning, what we were working through, this is such an improvement. And once you see that it's kind of clicking and you're having success, that's a good time to stop and wait until another day to continue, because that'll give it some time for your dog to marinate it and let them understand that it is a positive experience. So hopefully this video was helpful and gave you some ideas for teaching your dog hindquarter awareness. And with that being said, if you have any questions or anything else you'd like to see, please leave them in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. And we'll sit. Big. Bye. Good girl. Touch. Good girl.